2016年英格兰公开赛第2轮，年仅19岁的赵心童对上火箭奥沙利文。第一局，赵心童打出单杆130分0分火箭。在第2局上，赵心童险些再对火箭创造奇迹。让我们再来回顾一下。
Mr. Red to left centre. Quite wonderful break of 130 to
这一局啊，火箭一开杆就给赵心童一个下马威，直接将母球停在了地球后面。赵心童在观察一番后解的也是非常漂亮，丝毫没有留下破绽。
It seems a long time ago that Mark Selby lost because it was a long time ago. Might be the answer, mightn't it?
Yeah, it was a 3-hour epic. Got underway just after 1 o'clock this afternoon.
Well, we know that Ronnie's got a backup. A fine safety game, and never in his career has it been more important to show his vast experience. Usually players are chasing the game against him, but for the moment he's kind of just chasing this match. There's only one down in a short frame format, best of 7. And he's got to get that cue ball safe. Well, that's a weak safety shot. It was such because he hit the red a little bit on the thick side. And that's the one aspect of his game which is clearly not going to be as good as some of the other players on the tour. You can't buy experience and tactical knowledge and nous. It comes with time.
Thank you.
A little fortunate that he covered the available red with the blue, so no damage done.
Well, there's another example of exactly that. He hit that one on the thin side and he's got away with it again, but that is not going to keep happening. Already I think Ronnie is just sizing up that if he keeps his opponent at long range, he will eventually get chances. In amongst the balls, he looks, at the moment, as dangerous as Ronnie himself.
Thank you.
But he's opting to play as if in a snooker and just nestle on the reds at the bottom. That's not the worst shot. The kind of shot that could see him in more trouble if Ronnie hasn't got a pot to go for.
两人在经过近4分钟的试探之后啊，火箭终于利用这个中带机会上手，台上的局势对他也非常有利。
Very little pace, actually.
7.
I was sure to be disappointed with that shot because he certainly didn't want to go into that red. Set up the cue will no end. No, overcut it. The shot before was the problem.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 14.
Went full-blooded for the pot. Oh, he's been lucky.
1.
That's a pretty outrageous fluke, actually.
So O'Sullivan with a fluke. How handy is that going to prove to be for him?
8.
Well, it was a really poor safety shot from Ronnie, and you've got to
火箭通过2次进攻之后将比分定格在42比0，转入防守。
42-point lead nonetheless.
随后，赵心童将洞口红球打丢了，再次把机会转换给了奥沙利文。
And has left something for O'Sullivan with the rest. Well, what about that for a shot? If you get a chance, we'll try and get you a look at again. It could well be enough for O'Sullivan to win this frame.
6. Seven.
Oh. I mean, it wasn't a dead set plot. It was nearly there. Had to slightly make it.
可惜的是胡老师这次得分依然没有延续太久，比分来到49比04，又在这颗简单黑球上栽了跟头。接下来就来看看赵心童的表演吧。
So a chance for Zhao to get back into this frame. 49 points adrift, but still plenty there. Don't see many of those a season from O'Sullivan.
What I would say here, I wish Zhao would use a different type of chalk because the table's a mess on that left side, on that right side there. Again, we might be able to get a look at it, but there's so many chalk marks, it's unbelievable. And we'll get more kicks. Just to the right of the black spot there, all these screw shots he plays, there's a huge chalk mark on the table. And if we're going to get kicks, that mightn't help. Look at all those. We've only played a couple of frames,
16.
Not even that. And I don't know what he uses for chalk, but it's making a mess of the conditions out there.
17.
Well, what a frame this would be to win for Zhao. The first was achieved by a quite brilliant clearance of 130. O'Sullivan's had a couple of chances to put this away. He's had some good fortune as well, but only mustered 49 points from all of that.
23.
Yellow and green, the obvious problems in terms of
24.
possible clearance. But right back in the frame now.
Well, the chalk mark's not distracting Zhao. That was a good shot, not received with any applause, but
31.
of course the clearance is nothing's impossible, but it's nigh on where yellow and green are. To get from one to the other, I don't see it happening unless something gets shifted before then.
32.
And that was a good kiss, actually. It gives him a chance to get from brown to a final red. Time to lay good snooker.
在还剩最后一颗红球时，没有找到进攻角度的赵心童选择了做一杆斯诺克。
Sullivan's initial 49-point lead reduced to just 13 with 35 left.
Room to go around the back of this. It could have been a slightly better effort. As I say, red next to the yellow would have been interesting for the possibilities of a free ball. What he could conceivably go.
年纪轻轻，打球却非常的老练。果然，这一杆球难倒了火老师。奥沙利文解球失败，被罚了4分。
That's an important question. I don't think so, but the red is available.
赵心童在趁机收下远排红球，比分追至41比49，而且母球走位也相当准。
The yellow and green where they are is one in about 1,000, I would think. So it's probably going to take more than one visit to the table to make that happen.
这球呢，他其实可以选择打更简单的黑球，但是赵心童选择了中带粉球。 可惜这一杆失误了，将这个大好的逆转机会白白给浪费了。
Yeah, I think so. Thinking about the shot which is coming next, but there isn't one. As well as he is concerned now, he's missed the pink. Well, he's very uncomfortable looking on this shot. He's got up a couple of times, keeps changing his mind. Well, he doesn't look as sharp tonight as he did in his previous match last night. There's no getting away from that. He has been pressurised, which is always part of it.
Thank you.
So he's got a bit lucky though with the brown. So this frame still very much in the balance, 8 points between them. So often a double kiss leads to trouble, and Sullivan can pop this yellow.
两人又经过一番防守比拼后，姜还是老的那样。奥沙利文抓住赵心童漏洞，收下黄球，得以上手。
The angle was perfect. He's run a ball's width too far, which makes this shot, if he plays it at all, difficult. He knows it could cost him the frame if he goes for this and leaves it over the pocket. It's a risk that he may or may not feel the need to take.
Fortune favouring the brave. Sullivan thought twice about that one. He knew it was risky. But now,
No.
surely a frame winner and a match leveller.
Well, it's just a little bit of work to do here. Playing this down the bottom, these can be missed. He knows this has got to be given his full attention. And I think neither side believes it's not an O'Sullivan sort of frame, rather scrappy towards the end. It doesn't suit him, but
20.
we've got a game on our hands here.
Yes, no final.
最后啊，奥沙利文轻抬着本球，以69比41，有惊无险地保住了这场比赛的胜利。而年轻的赵心童实在有些可惜，错过了一次逆转火箭的最佳时机。